Could I just reaffirm, and I'm over here.
Yes.
Then those are primarily the type of workers that you would have in the plant, other than the executives you discussed.
So it'd be about half and half, correct?
Yeah, what I would be looking at, because I don't know exactly how it would balance out, what my thoughts are, and I'm talking with the gentleman that brings the people in, and has done it for 12, 15 years, and also worked with some of the fruit growers. I think we will need maybe 60 males to come in, and the rest I would hope to, and the rest would be females, because that's my ratio at the plant. About of the 103, there's about 55 or so males, and the rest is females. And to be able to hire seasonal females out of the area to help us with the process, because a lot of it is not very physical, hard work. So it's putting mink skins with machines on belting boards and all that kind of stuff. Actually, it's pretty nice for your hands. It's a little fat out there, a little bit, but smooth for your hands. But yeah, we have found in the Renton area that we can get plenty of females, because they like to make some money around Christmas and so forth, and work the hours. The problem that we are facing, one of the problems we are facing in Renton is Seattle is going to $15 an hour minimum wage for starters. It drives everything up. And but the biggest problem is we can't get people so easily anymore. We used to, but not anymore, because they can make, there's plenty of work. Seattle is booming, and so they find nicer jobs to do.
Well, that's what I worry about here, because our employment is pretty low, and unemployment is.
Yeah, Utah County is like 3.5% or so.
Low.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not competing. You got summer work and you got winter work.
Yeah.
Same people. You're not competing that way.
Right.
That's true.
Brian?
Yeah, that's what I looked at too. You know, how that could work. And immigration laws and etc. are going to change. There's no two ways about it.
So
We talk about it every day.
That's where the HT2B program is. It's bringing people from Mexico up here. It's a program that the cherry farmers using that. So they bring the labor in, then they have to go back each year.
Yeah.
Brings people in, they shop here, stay here, and then they go back.
And a lot of
So
them,
that's where they find employment.
they do the same schedules.
Okay,
So it works out really well for a lot of them.
so you're saying that possibly then maybe you could even share these employees with some of the fruit growers, and then they would have year-round
Looking
employment?
a few, 1 or 2 or 3 years down the road, that would be ideal.
That would
So they have year-round.
Is that, does the government approve that? Does it stay that
That's what he's saying. I think they can't.
Oh,
They
okay.
can't commingle them right now, can they?
So like the.
No, now they can't. They have to stay with the fruit growers and go back. Because that's 2 years ago. I thought, well, this is the opening. That would be nice, but I discussed it with the fruit growers. Yeah. Not yet.
Okay. Kim?
Dave, this is a question for you. When it comes to a point of making a decision on this, are we talking about permitted uses, or are we talking about a new zone?
No, we'd have to change the exhibit, or the,
Or
what's it called?
conditional use?
Appendix
Appendix A that shows the uses.
Right.
So we'd have to add something that fits this.
So it's not a whole zone change, it's just...
It's adding that onto the exhibit.
Adding it
It'd
to
have to go
the-
through the planning commission and then the
Right,
city
okay.
council. So
I
it'd
understand.
be about a 2-month process.
Okay. This shows the inside of the plant here to the right. Those are our flashing machines. And then we sell the skins in an auction room like that, with 600-700 buyers in the room.
In your plant in Renton?
No, we do that, we used to, but the market has changed dramatically with Greece and Russia dropping off the market. pretty much because of the geopolitical situation. And so we sold, out of 4 million skins, we sold 80% to the Chinese. They dominate the market.
Where is that taking place?
This is in Helsinki. Yeah. Saga first together. It's also a farmer's owned outlet. Yeah.
Is there a chance that that may phase out in Helsinki and come stateside?
We like, a lot of farmers, because we have the sale, the way we have the sale scheduled on the auction calendar is quite full. Some farmers say, we want you to come back to Seattle, you know, because they can go up there and they bring the family. It's a social gathering at the same time. They see their mink sold and they talk to some buyers, what they think of their crop and the mink and stuff like that. But it's not realistic anymore in today's market. When we sold coat bundles, what we call coat bundles, to the New York trade, yes. But now these Chinese, they buy like in one string something like 8,000 to 10,000 mink, and the hammer goes down, and they're gone. And so, and the mink is inter-sorted also from different farmers and so forth. So that's nostalgia. You know, it's like, we like, when we think back, we like high school and college. We can't go back there. It's done. So, yeah. So, but no, we expect that we will keep in the alliance for the foreseeable future. There's another competing auction company in Toronto, also owned by farmers, so there might be down the line 3-5 years that might go together. You know, there are tremendous economic pressures, of course, that come to bear. I want to say this, 48 of my customers are out of the Utah, Idaho area, and some people are talking about Idaho, where I don't want to go. I have 2 up near Caldwell and so forth. And the farmers, I can provide them with some closeness when they can bring in the skins frozen to me close by. It's easy and stuff like that. And they can come and visit with their fellow farmers, and et cetera, et cetera. So we like that. So, but one important thing, some of the finest mink come here from the state of Utah. Some of the very top mink that are sold under the Black Llama label, they come here from Utah. So we're very proud to have them as our customers. And we'd like to help them make more money. Because times are tough. Just to give you an idea, before I get too much in the weeds, 3-4 years ago, we averaged close to $100 per mink skin. This year, we average 50. So if you want to see a free market at work, look at the mink. Because there's no guarantees, but worldwide production, we have to thank ourselves to some extent, and particularly certain countries that produce a lot of mink. We went from 6-7 years ago, we had 42 million skins worldwide. This year, we are selling close to 84 million skins. But we can't keep doing that. Everybody that is in agriculture or in any field, you can't do those kind of things in that short period of time. Something has to give. So, anyway, thank you for your time. If you have more, I have pictures if people want to take a look at it. I have a brochure that shows how we advertise in Vogue and Women's Wear Daily and those kind of things. So, we do get around. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay. Next thing on the agenda is the resolution approving the polling places and voting precincts. Why not? I'll turn that over to Sarah.
Thank you. Okay, so we just need you to approve the resolution that approves the poll workers and the polling location, which is here at the banquet hall. This one's easy.
Well, I have some questions.
Okay, you bet.
Have we done any analysis to see what kind of participation we get when we had the 3 locations as opposed to just coming here? I mean, I think we should be making it as easy as we can for the voters to vote. That's my concern about just consolidating it here, is that we losing some of those people that,
All I
it
can
was
tell
easy
you,
to go down to the high, junior high, but now they have to come down here and,
I know a lot of the poll workers I called, they said, are you gonna have it at the banquet hall like you did a couple of years ago? And I said, yes. They said, oh, great, that was fantastic. So that was from the poll workers. So,
yeah, but we're
But I
not,
don't know
we're
how
not,
you-
but I think our concern shouldn't be for the poll workers, it should be
No, I know, but-
for the voters. And so that's my concern. I would like to see an analysis. I mean, I think we owe it to the voters to make sure that we're not cutting some of them out. Frankly, I think we ought to be considering voting by mail sometime in the future, if it
if
works
we
like
do that,
this.
we need to increase our budget from what I hear.
Maybe we should, but I think, you know,
Really
participation
expensive.
by the public, I think, is critical for our government, our form of government.
So,
So that's my
It
concern.
seems like every single time I go, it seems like it's a different spot.
I understand. I
Does it seem that way
understand.
to you too?
Well, the last two times,
Well,
the
10%.
last two times have been here,
But I've
and
been
it did
here
go up, as
years
you
and
pointed
years.
out. It went up from 4 years ago when we had dismal
Right.
turnout. But I think we need to make it, whatever's most convenient for the voters should drive this.
Well, how do we find out?
That's what I'm asking for. Did we do an analysis to see how many voters we got prior to the time we went here? Now, that gets, part of the problem is the trends are down everywhere, so maybe we
Well, you
would
can't count
understand.
the presidential election year.
Yeah,
I understand that too.
Yeah.
And I'm not asking for them to do that. I'm asking to look at the last 3 or 4 municipal elections and see what the numbers have been.
We can look at that. Didn't know that was an issue.
Well, I think I raised it the other day when I talked to Sarah, but maybe I didn't make it clear, but that's my main, only concern about centralizing. I like the fact that we had results really quickly when we did it in one spot, which we did. We didn't have to worry about bringing boxes in. It was running from over there into here and getting the counting done.
Well, that's, but it's only a few more minutes, really. It's not-
But and maybe I'm way out on the limb and the rest of the council has a different feeling, but that's my concern. I'd like to see us look at that.
okay. Well, if I would have known earlier, I could have done something, but we have to approve
We have
this.
to approve something
Yeah,
tonight. I
so-
understand that too, so I'm not inclined to say let's not do this, but I think we really do need to look at that.
Okay,
So Sarah, put that on a sticky note, put it
Yes.
somewhere in 2 years.
We need to look at it right away, I
You
think.
know, we've decided you city workers have just got to have more to do.
did you have another question?
That was it.
Well, I would make the motion that we approve this schedule for building plans and voting precincts and election judges.
Okay, got a motion and a second?
There is a resolution, so would you mind just referencing, today's date is the resolution number.
Direct mayor signed a resolution, number 7/15/15.
Okay, still got the second? Got a motion and a second, is there any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. All right, do we have any other items? If not, do we have a motion to adjourn to closed session?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, we got a motion to go to closed session, do we have a second? Aye?
I will.
Oh, you will? Okay, we got a motion and a second to go into closed session, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we will reconvene in 5 minutes.